Oh, what a night. Absolutely lashed it down. The winds were just something else. It's the first I've had a tent kind of against my face in that, you know, crikey. Apart from one time when I was in Wales, but yeah, that was something else. But no, thoroughly enjoyed it. Feel well rested. So for the spin it round, that's the setup, all packed up by the outside canopy. But you can see how wet it is, but and the view, I promised I'd show you. It's all a bit stiff. It's this view of the loch, you know, absolutely stunning. Even in this weather, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, day 4. Got a few miles to make up today, but I'm sure we'll do it. And yeah, looking forward to it. Still smiling. There you go, Mac. If you watched the video, I'm using your pouch. It's going to come in handy today to try and dry the canopy out on my tent. So thank you, mates. That's come in very handy. So that's where we crossed yesterday, and there's a bit of a stream here, but it's a bit more of a river now. And despite what you see in the camera, there is a few deep bits in there, like over ankle height, and I don't really fancy getting too wet of feet early on today, considering we've got a bit of mileage to do. But look at that, absolutely fantastic. Boy, day 4, feeling strong, feeling good, head's good, body's not so good. No, body's, to be fair, the body's actually alright. Just the usual aches and pains that you'd expect carrying weight over distance, but yeah, that's what life's all about. It's about adventure, it's about doing stuff. Anyway, I need to get myself sorted out, and I'll see you later. You know it's raining when your path becomes part of the river. We're in Doon Boffy, and as you can see, the water is just cascading down the track. Bring it forward a bit. You might be able to see it there. And a little tributary is kind of coming off, coming inside. So most of the floor is wet, but the sleeping areas, upon first glance, are dry. So that's a good thing. You can see it coming in, it's running through. So yeah, you alright, John?
Yeah, just taking it in.
You see me? Yeah, hello. Yeah, it's a shame because someone has to bag rubbish here as well. It doesn't show any respect for, you know, the use of the boffy. But it's out in the rain, it's a welcome kind of break from it. Somewhere dry at least, off the floor and out the wind. Alright, see you in a bit. So I've just navigated this kind of river section, get across it. Still got my feet dry, thank God, but I think that's because of my ballerina-esque kind of antics over it using the poles. John's stripping down his boots. I'm going to cross, I don't want to get his feet wet, but that's fair enough. He's probably not as agile as me, if I'm being honest. Wish I was as fit as him at 70 though. Hey, still smiling, still raining. All good. Living it. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. So we're at the Ben Glass campsite. We've done just over 4 miles to get here, and despite having waterproofs on and doing all the right stuff, we were absolutely saturated. So instead of letting the ego kind of take over and go, yeah, we'll crack on, we made a choice to stop, get our kit dry, grab something to eat, because we literally got up and went this morning, get ourselves back into a good condition, ready to carry on the next 13 miles. It won't take us too long to get there, but we were absolutely, you know, that point where it was wet in your waterproofs as you are out, it was absolutely horrendous, but all good fun. River crossings, paths like streams, yeah, all good data. So yeah, just kicking back in me skiddies, drying my feet, drying my boots, having a tuck bar. Still smiling. So we're all kind of dry, fed, warmed up, brewed up, and yeah, this place is fantastic. Literally there's like a drying area, tumble dryers you can use, kettle, a drying room, a kit room, all there for you to use. And definitely, if you're kind of washed out and you need to stop, yeah, try and get here. Where John's just come out from, you know, mate, we're all happy now.
Yeah, good.
But that's the shelter, and there's where you kind of put your kit. There is a restaurant. It wasn't open when we arrived, but boy does the food smell nice now, I can smell. And then around the corner, around there, there's a ladies and gents toilet, a shower, and a shop that sells just basics. But yeah, all good. Right, typical, we get our kit on and the rain starts, but that's not a problem. At least it's not as bad as what it was earlier. But hey yo, right, see you in a bit. Look at that. Oh, that's what it's all about. That's just fantastic. You're right. So here's to the glorious sappers, hurrah, who built this excellent bridge back in '97, and it's still standing. And I was actually attached to these guys for a little while. Brilliant. Top job, lads. You know, sometimes when you think something and you go, oh, I'll stop in a minute, that's probably your body saying you should stop now. We decided I'll have a water stop in a minute. I'm carrying on walking and it's like, no, let's have a water stop now, because it's probably our subconscious telling us we need a water stop. But we stopped in a really cool look around, look at the view we've got to sit down, have a glug, have a snack, and just admire the beauty of the Scottish Highlands. What a view. In short, what I'm saying is, sometimes you think things, you need to act on them. Otherwise it might be a bad decision if you don't. Catch you in a bit. You right, John?
It's tight.
I don't know why I'm laughing, because I've got to go through it in a minute. Have a breather. Slightly constipated. You all good?
Yeah.
So, this is me now. It's like you got to do like a crab walk for it. And when you got tired legs after going through Conic Hill, not up it but down it. You, sir, are a bastard. Excuse my French. Crikey, that's warmed me up. Right, onwards. Lovely. Good morning. Well, yesterday was interesting. It's day 5 now, and we decided as a team that we needed a night in the dry. We were absolutely saturated. The rain yesterday was like biblical. That's why there's probably not much footage yesterday. So we decided the sensible thing to be and to do was to kind of find refuge for the night, dry kit out, sort ourselves out, so then we're ready to crack on with the rest of the trail. We could have, you know, found somewhere to pitch up, but all we'd be doing is laying in the cold and damp, and that's not the idea of this. It was, say, all our kit, no matter how much we've got bergen covers and liners, most of it was kind of damp, at least where the rain had worked its way in, because of like the sheer amount of rain. It was kind of mizzle and then torrential. So the sensible thing to do was kind of stop, let's make a decision, go into where we are actually is a youth hostel in Carn Larrick. Actually, it's the first time I've been in a youth hostel, same as John. Yeah. I won't show John just yet because he's a bit naked, but really impressed, really am. Really good facilities, and if the rest of them like this, I'll be using more of them. So, my arm. So that's the crack. It's 6:30 now. Just gonna pack a kit up, get prepared, and then take the little uphill. I say little, it's not little. It's about a mile uphill, back onto the main track, and then go to Tyndrum. Plan is today, if the conditions permit, because again with the rain comes the tracks. The tracks were like walking in rivers, literally on my ankle, if not more deep, kind of streams. So that kind of slows your progress. The weather has been a factor, certainly yesterday, with the progress being made, because it was quite difficult. Again, we didn't want to rush and make any stupid decisions, because we were like focused on distance and time. Don't get me wrong, that is a factor, but it's not the main factor to get to the West Highland end of West Highland Way. The aim is to kind of enjoy being out and enjoy the experience. I don't like being focused on the distances, and as much as it's nice to set targets every day, if not achievable, then we just kind of come up with a different plan. That's the main thing. Have that flexibility. We're lucky that we can have that flexibility on this trip, and I appreciate others can't. We met some people yesterday who we've been seeing kind of pepper potting on the trail, and they decided to bail. Anyway, enough waffle from me. I'm going to crack on and get sorted and see you on the trail. See you in a bit. So fully bombed up, fully coffeed up, and making our way back up to the trail. See you in a minute. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Certainly gets the old lungs working, that one. Beautiful. Oh mate, no fear. Beautiful. rude not to jump into TJ's Diner when you're in Tyndrum. Also, it's a welcome break from the weather. It's absolutely chucking down there. And we've decided the motto for this trip is, it's going to get easier soon. It will get easier soon. Right, let's eat. The weather is absolutely grim. It's coming down, but we're embracing the challenge, still smiling. We've already crossed a stream like this already. Absolutely stunning, beautiful. Just heading outside of up to the Bridge of Orchy. So another 6 or so miles, give or take. Right, can't start chatting, getting wet. I'll speak to you in a bit. It's a black sheep. That's all we can do. Smile and keep on taking one step at a time. You'll get there in the end. There is a mountain there somewhere, or a Munro, probably the same thing. Oh, absolutely stunning. What I can see, there's another one over there somewhere, under the cloud. Zoom out a bit. Beautiful. A well-deserved stop at Bailey's and coffee. What you need after being out in that all day at the Bridge of Orchy Hotel. This is what you need after a good long hike in the Scottish autumn weather. Is a double Lafray and a local brewery dark stout. There we go. Got to be done. Just what you need after a long, wet day. Walking on your feet. Absolute bliss. So, we decided to stay at the Bridge of Orchy Hotel purely because the weather is absolutely horrendous. It really is, and there's no ego. We could have grizzed it out if we really wanted to, but what's the point being a statistic for mountain rescue when we're going to go down with hypothermia? You know, there's 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, the rain comes at you all directions, there is a wind chill factor of below 0. We're already soaking wet, no matter how much we've waterproofed things and we're wearing the right gear. When you're walking for 8 to 12 hours in torrential rain, there's not many things that could keep dry in that. So now you've seen my face, I'm quite windblown. So we made the decision that we weren't going to wild camp. We'll just get a room here tonight, scrub up, warm up. I started getting really cold, so we're going to stay here tonight, recharge, and then see where we go tomorrow. Probably looking at another 10 to 13 miles. We're on mile 60 miles in, which is great, and I'll go from there. It's about making the right choices, it really is. You know, we all like to be the heroes, but at the end of the day, you've got to do what's right for you at the time. Judgment call. And the judgment call was, nah, no point being a hero. Let's get squared away and do the right thing. Anyway, I'm going to carry on relaxing. See you later.